Hi folks, welcome to my overdue live blog. Bienvenue à mon blog en direct. Sassrikal, namaste, namaskar, salam alaikum, shalom, ni hao, ni homa, konnichiwa, swadika, kambawa, hallo, guten Morgen in Deutsch, in German, benvenuto in Italiano, or buongiorno, more official way of just saying good morning. And what else am I forgetting here? Buenos dias, bom dia, etc., etc. I have quite a lot of things I need to update you on. Peach Fest, it was one of the things that was happening. I visited my good friend Diana Marchand at her trailer at the Okanagan Lake Park, and I think it was Thursday, last Thursday or Friday. That turned out pretty good. She usually buys me a coffee because I volunteered when they used to have the two franchises in the city of Penticton. So that's good. Tomorrow there's going to be a memorial service for Bridget Zablotny. They're mostly known to my local church family. She's related to Lance and Barb Zablotny. They both attend my church, and Barb actually works in the church office as the administrative assistant, and she does a great job at that. So that's good. Something I've been meaning to bring up, and I was contemplating writing a letter to the editor again about this, and someone I inquired about the residence computer at Skaha Sunrise Support Housing Complex being replaced, and I was told by a reliable source that someone had stolen the computer system. Who in their right mind would steal a computer system from a reputable non-profit organization that deals with persons with mental illness? Like, who in their right mind? And this person graciously and generously donated those computers because the ones we had were wearing out, especially the old compact tower, which I had to restore because it kept crashing because it had so many viruses in it and stuff. So that was an ongoing issue. I'm very pleased that the computers we have for the internet, the three we do have, they're working excellent right now. Hope Hopefully with the new stricter rules in place, and nobody be downloading a whole bunch of unnecessary software programs that really slow things down. And the worst part about it is the malware that it's software that's intended to put viruses and Trojan horses and all that kind of garbage on the computer that really slows it down and in some cases wipe out your whole friggin' hard drive if you let it. So I took the liberty with one of the housing staff's permission to download the Malwarebytes. And at the church, I've taken the liberty to download adware to the Windows machine because I thought it would be a good idea to add another layer of protection on top of the McAfee secure uh, internet security suite that's currently installed on it right now. So that, but I'm really enjoying the Mac Mini that we have at the church. It's way faster. 8 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte hard drive, and no lag time. I love that about that Mac Mini. I just wish that the members at Bethel Church would give a little bit more money, and for those that are giving a little bit more money towards the auditorium fund and the video camera project and video production facilities, I sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it because I was the first one that brought it to then worship pastor Mike Galev's attention on several occasions, and it brought it to Wayne McDougall's attention on several occasions, and Darwin numerous occasions, more than I can count right now. So yeah. So whoever stole this computer from Canadian Mental Health Association South Okanagan Snow Canadian Branch, if you're watching this on the internet, would you be so kind as to return the computer system, and we will thank you and appreciate you for it. And I'm pretty sure the executive director Dennis Tottenham and our esteemed clubhouse coordinator Deb and Yana will be gratefully appreciative of such a gesture. If not, I'm appealing to my audience, whoever lives in the vicinity of Penticton, to please step up to the plate and approach Dennis Tottenham, the executive director of the Canadian Mental Health Association South Okanagan Snoqualmie branch, and help us replace the stolen computer system. The computer systems that we receive are usually donated used computers. They're not exactly brand new ones. So anything the audience can do to help us, it would be really appreciated at this point. Because right now the residence computer in the housing is extremely slow. The RAM is only 512 megabytes of just regular DDR RAM, which is not anywhere near fast enough. We need at least a minimum 2 gigs of RAM. That just bare minimum for productivity. The fact of the matter is that my fellow residents have been downloading games and stuff, which that computer tower is not designed to handle high-end graphics. It's only designed for productivity like word processing, spreadsheet, PowerPoint presentations, PDF forms and documents, and stuff like that. Like even for video conferencing, I discovered in my research that it only has 128 megs of video RAM. Far too insufficient for Skype or any type of video chat, even if you're using Google Hangouts as your video chat, or even Facebook chat, which has video chat capability. Like, it's like that computer isn't designed for even Photoshop, and it's a memory intensive program. CorelDRAW is a memory intensive program. Like even Microsoft Office and Corel WordPerfect Office, they're memory intensive programs simply because of with the PowerPoint presentations, with clip art and if you add video clips and stuff like that, and if you're doing high-end charts and graphs like in spreadsheets and word processing, you're getting into some serious memory, which means you have to have a high resolution monitor, you have to have high performance video card, and nowadays we're getting up into the between 1 and 4 gig video RAM cards now, because the games that are online, they require that much memory now. Not like the good old days of 386s, where you didn't need hardly any RAM for graphics. So So basically, that subject's pretty much exhausted right now. And in about an hour and 45 minutes, Dennis Walker from SoCountry.ca, South Okanagan Country Internet Radio, will be starting his shift as usual, 5:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Pacific time. And you can actually listen to him through SoCountry.ca. You just click on the listen live graphic, and it'll come up with a pop-up window, and you just click on the play button, and it'll load up the stream, and away you go. But there's another way you can get him, and that is through the medium of TuneIn, which I have installed on my Android phone here. You can also download it using the Google Play Store. There's BlackBerry App Store there you can download for the BlackBerry devices. Apple's App Store for Apple devices, such for iOS, for iPhones, iPads, iTouch, the iPod Touch rather. Get my Apple trademark names right for a change. Um, um, Definitely with the iPod Nano that doesn't have the apps and stuff. That's only on the iPod Touch. It's almost like an iPhone, only it isn't. So and you can that's I set it to vibrate, so the all you can hear is buzzing on this phone. I believe you can download TuneIn app for Windows 8 from the Microsoft Store. That's another thing I wanted to mention. So all your devices will work with the TuneIn app, which is good. So you can, and then if you have an account with TuneIn, you can actually log in your email and password, and you can follow SoCountry.ca and have that on your in your favorites list, which is what I have on in my account. Saves me fumbling around trying to use the search field in TuneIn.com, and which you can listen to SoCountry.ca that way without a TuneIn account. You just have to type in so country, and it should come up on the list. So, and I wonder if there's anything else I need to say before I. Yes, today is my mom's birthday. William Brown. Yeah, she was born August 15th, 1936. So my mom would have been 78 years old this year had she still been alive. So, yeah. Yeah, so back to the Bethel Church thing. I would really like God to just work on the congregation, the pastors, and the board, and just accelerate this live video streaming and live video recording of sermons, so that I can actually get to work on actually editing all those videos. Because I can see Bethel Church being a beehive of activity, especially video announcements. Like Glad Tidings in Victoria is already doing video announcements. I go to Word of Life Hawaii's campus live streaming webpage. They're doing video announcements. And I'm thinking, why aren't we doing the same as a church body in Penticton? It's like other denominations have sermon videos on their websites, and the only one I've come across in Penticton for video podcasts is the Penticton Vineyard Church. They're the only ones in Penticton that have video sermons. Concordia doesn't. Bethel Church Penticton doesn't. It's all audio. And the same is true for Victory Church of Penticton. It's all audio podcasts, no video. Which audio? There's nothing wrong with audio format, but for me personally, I like to see the person that's actually giving the sermon or the lecture or talk or whatever subject they want to speak about. It's I find it quite frustrating when I go to all these websites and only one website in Penticton, church website, namely Penticton Vineyard Church, that has video sermons. The closest church, Pentecostal church, and I say the closest Pentecostal church that's doing video sermons in recorded form is Evangel Church in Kelowna. Why are they doing video sermons and Bethel Church Penticton isn't? It's not fair. It's like if Kelowna is doing it, we should be doing it too. It's only fair. It's like a lot of times Victoria's doing it, we should be doing it too. It's like, and it's like, it's it's taking like years to get to this point. Like, hello, is anyone listening? Is anyone watching? Like, it shouldn't take like 3 or 4 years, in my opinion, to get video cameras in the church building. It shouldn't take 3 or 4 years to get a computer replaced, which I'm very thankful that we have that Mac Mini, because the Windows machine is slowly dying. I've had to uninstall Google Chrome on it and the Foxfire because they were conflicting with Internet Explorer. I think I've said that before, and I'm saying it again. And that Windows computer only has 3 gigs of RAM, which it can run Windows 8 because the minimum is actually 2 gigs. So it's 1 gig more RAM than the minimum requirement. Even so, that machine crashed on me once, and I had a really hard time recovering from that crash. It hasn't done it since, but when I go to load up Wirecast, it never responds. It's always freezing because, excuse me, all because not enough RAM. It's like I have to have at least 8 gigs of RAM to survive. 16 would be better, but it would cost the church far more money than they have in their budget. And we don't have like over $2,000 in their bank account to be getting iMacs and MacBooks and Windows 8 machines and all that kind of bells and whistles. So it's like those Apple computers are expensive, and we got an Intel Core i7 processor in ours, 2.3 gigahertz. A little bit more money than its Core i5 cousin, but there's more RAM because let's face it, most Mac Minis, their configuration is usually 4 gigs of RAM and either a 1 terabyte hard drive space or 500 gigabyte hard drive space, or you get this configuration of either a 128 gig solid state drive or your 256 gigabyte solid state drive, which gets filled up quite quickly. But your 1 terabyte hard drive and your 500 gig hard drive is your Serial Advanced Technology, um, the SATA or SATA, which is your new technology filing system, or NTFS, which basically replaces FAT32, or file allocation table 32-bit, which before NTFS ever was invented, it's like all your floppy drives are FAT32, all your CDs and DVDs FAT32. But I actually might be lying to myself, because I have seen properties of one CD and it said CDFS, which is compact disc filing system. So sorry if I gave out some misinformation there, folks. This video is getting pretty long, like half an hour, huh? Who wants to listen to half an hour of James Brown rambling on and rambling on and rambling on? Yes, it's too bad Lisa's dog Ella doesn't bark in the background. Wouldn't that be something? Oh boy. I think I'm staying up way too long. I haven't been to bed, and my eyes are tired, but I don't feel tired. Strange. And I have to pick up my paycheck. The security office opens at 9 o'clock, and I'm going to put majority of that paycheck in my TFSA. And hopefully once my renewed security license comes in the mail, I can actually work. Because right now I have an expired security license, and by law I can't work with an expired security license. I'd be breaking the law, literally. They don't want me breaking the law, so. And hopefully I'll get some. I did get some security shifts with the Boonstock thing that previously happened. 3 12-hour shifts, which is nice. Like the last couple of years, I only had like one shift at Challenge Penticton, like Ironman Challenge Penticton, like it's the same old story. Too many employees and not enough work. I I don't know how my boss Dave Smith's gonna overcome that challenge. It's just the way the economy is right now. People can't afford too much stuff right now. Higher the inflation, the higher the costs. And unfortunately the wages don't go up. The last time my wage went up from a measly $8 an hour to $11 an hour. That was like way back in the Boone's age, like many years ago. And all I said was, what must I do to earn a raise? Because I had my fellow security guards, and I'll leave them nameless for this discussion. I've had many security guards complaining about not being able to live on $8 an hour. Which, in fact, that's true. I don't know how people can live on $11 an hour, which is my current wage. I would like to see it raised to about at least a couple of dollars an hour, but every dollar an hour that gets raised, the patrol rates go up to cover the wages, which means higher patrol rate prices, but the less clients we have. Not good. And we have like a couple of companies competing for our services. So Lord help us get more contracts, so keep more of us licensed security guards working. In the name of Jesus, amen to that prayer, Lord. So with that, I'm going to wrap things up for now. Thanks for watching my live blog. It's been long overdue. I haven't done one in months. The CD rips have been finally done. I posted that on Lisa Chapman's personal Facebook page, so everyone knows about it. So I'm basically working on editing all the archive stuff now. So as I get podcasts done, I usually post them on my the Bethel Church Facebook page and on my personal Twitter account and at James H.C. Brown. And usually I post it at Bethel Penticton and at Baby Lisa C. Lisa Chapman's official Twitter account, which I highly recommend you follow her because she's been a busy beaver lately with the 2 girls and the dog and the No Tan Line store and speaking engagements and family commitments and stuff on a more personal level. And she has her own Facebook page where when you look up Lisa Chapman with a Y, with the Y, don't spell it with an I. Just it won't come up with the right results. So and then you just click on the public figure. It's the profile photos different between the private page and the public page. So make sure you get the one that says public figure on it, because her private page she picks and chooses who she wants to be her private friends, so to speak. So basically, if she doesn't know you that well, she won't friend you. So it's nothing personal, of course, but yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. So, yeah, and it has been raining yesterday as well. And it's supposed to rain today too, 50% chance. Um, so I hope I'm running out of things to talk about because this video is like over 40 minutes long. So with that, yet again, I'm going to wrap things up for now. Thanks for watching my live blog, and I will see you later. Merci pour regarder mon blog en direct et à bientôt. Sat Sri Akal, Namaste, Namaskar, Assalamu Alaikum, Shalom, Shushu, Ciao, Avidazin, Arrivederci, Sayonara. I know I'm forgetting something, but adios, au revoir, goodbye.